Outdoor Nation, I'm Hershey.
I'm Jeff.
And this is your almost weekly video cast in Nebraska Outdoors, your video source for all things outdoors. And today, as you can tell, we're talking turkeys. We're talking turkey decoys because a lot of folks like to put these tools to use in the springtime, especially here in Nebraska but across this great nation. And Jeff, I know you've got lots of tricks up your sleeve.
Well, I do. I enjoy working with decoys because they really up my chances of bringing birds in close when out in the field, and I appreciate that. And so over the years, decoys have really evolved. 10, 15, 20 years ago, some of our decoys were more of a foam-like critter that kind of had the general outline of a turkey, but there was really not a lot of attention paid to the posture or the detail of the turkey. It was just from a distance in a field, it looked like a turkey.
And this is one of my first decoys, Jeff, and as folks you can see, it kind of looks like a turkey.
Just about.
I mean, it's kind of like if Bugs Bunny had a turkey decoy. It'd probably look like this, right here.
The posture is sending the message to that tom, and either that hen is receptive, not receptive, that Jake is looking for a fight or not looking for a fight, and that tom is in tune with what that message is, and you're going to want to know that as well. So let's start with the hens.
Okay.
Because today hens' body posture, they can be aggressive, they can be very submissive, they can be somewhere in between, like this hen here. She's got a little bit of an erect posture, but not sticking up, trying to outshine another turkey.
Well, she's just kind of walking along, minding her own business. This gal here, I mean, you can tell that a little bit different.
Absolutely.
Just a little bit different.
Her posture is a lot more aggressive with the blue head there than this turkey over here is, with her head kind of cocked over to the right. She's not looking for a fight. She's just kind of looking to hang out, look, see what's going on.
Yeah.
She hears a tom maybe calling, so she kind of perked her head over a little bit from feeding. And when I take this hen and remove the steak from the hen and just set it on the ground just like it sits here, now she takes on her posture goes from looking a little bit alert to actually fairly submissive breeding type posture, which is kind of interesting.
For this gal, she just looks like she wants to take on every hen and check out what's going on.
She looks like she's ready to take on another hen. Yep, exactly right. Which can also work really well at bringing a dominant
in certain
hen.
situations.
Absolutely.
Yep.
We want a little bit of an aggression or a little bit of a male presence in the decoy setup, but we don't want to be so aggressive that it scares off even the more dominant toms who might walk into your setup. These types of jakes today, and you'll notice they're in a half strut or even a beginning strut, if you will. Notice how the head is cocked back into the body. This bird's not looking for a fight. This bird's just looking to try to get on a little bit of a strut, let the hens know that, hey, I'm a cool guy too, but not too cool that I don't want to draw the attention of another tom. I've had toms come up and just beat the heck out of this decoy. You'll notice that his rump back here is kind of tucked down. He's not looking to be aggressive. He's just looking to get a little notice by the ladies without getting too much notice. Eye contact comes into play. How you position your decoys is pretty important. And eye contact in the turkey world is pretty much everything. I don't want my Jake decoy wasting his time looking at me if I think the toms are going to come from out in the field.
Point.
I want him looking out in that field, because as submissive as he is, he's not backing down, and that's what's going to aggravate those toms. If he just tucked his tail and ran out of the field, the toms likely would leave him alone. But he stands there, standing his ground in a submissive position, but staring out at that tom. They make eye contact, and that tom doesn't appreciate that.
So what about hens then? Do you put them in the same?
And then hens would turn around. I don't want the hen making contact. I want her to turn around looking at me. That's right. Because if that tom comes out in the field and he sees that hen staring at him, chances are they engage eye contact. He knows she can see him now. Chances are he's going to stop right there and do what turkeys do best, and that is toms, and that is strut, and bring that hen to him. And that's an important point. On this decoy here, if you give it to me, I'd notice is you can always add a little realism to a decoy. You don't have to worry too much about being too over crazy with some of this realism. This is just a shade shy of red, but sometimes just dress those up a little bit there.
Are you putting lipstick on my decoy?
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. And voila. Oh, she is a good looking gal right there. That's gonna drive any tom just crazy.
I don't know if I'm mad that you put lipstick on my decoy or scared that you've got lipstick so readily available.
Tactics, you got to pull out the tactics. You got to pull out all the tricks and find out what works. Find out what works.
with a bow, I want them kind of close. I want them about 10 yards at the most, because if they hang up 5-10 yards after that, they're still probably within that beautiful 20-yard range for my bow. I like to have them a little closer than that, but if you have something like this and they're coming to attack, it's nice having them close with those bow and arrow setups. For shotgun, on the other hand, I'm going to put them out just a little bit further, because I'm probably sitting at the base of a tree. There's a little bit less between me and them, so I want them out just a little bit more, paying attention to these decoys that is going to kind of distract them if I've got to make that final adjustment with the shotgun barrel. So I want these out 15, maybe 20 yards. That way, again, if they hang up at 5-10 yards away from that, 15 yards away, they're still within shotgun range. Within my pattern, and it's a done. If you want some more information, go to our website, outdoornebraska.org. If you want to challenge yourself, go to Nebraska Outdoor U, which can be found at outdooru.org. And as always, join us Thursday evenings at kforrnow.com, and you can stream us online. You can hear our radio broadcast each week. And
have fun.
Yeah, have fun. And don't forget to join us next week as we talk more Nebraska Outdoors.